up, y'all? It's your girl Giggs. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a cigarette diaries called Dear K.MICHELLE and Toya. Y'all already know my disclaimer. If you happen to be under the age of 18, this video is not for you. If you happen to have very sensitive ears for swearing, a very religious person that just can't stand to hear the words like hoe, cunt, fuck, shit, motherfucker, asshole, bitch, nigga, cracker, pussy, and maybe dick too, this video is not for you. Now, this video might not be for you too if you don't like to see a bitch eat chicken wings while recording, but I just got in and my fat ass is hungry than a motherfucker. But yeah. I can hear somebody now. Ratchet, you damn sure right. I'm talking to y'all bitches like y'all at my dinner table, ho. So, listen. Dear K.MICHELLE and Toya, I'm just gonna jump right into the bullshit. I'm gonna talk to y'all as if y'all sitting at my dinner table too. You maybe never see this video a day in your life. Maybe you will. I kind of think you might will see it. K.MICHELLE at least. But Dear K.MICHELLE and Toya, I'm gonna start off. Give me a second. Why true bitch? I'm gonna start off with Toya, cause that's who I knew first. I mean, I didn't know neither one of them honestly until I knew Toya as Wayne, you know, baby mama, you know, her trials and tribulations that she put on BET and shit, you know. And, you know, that's how I know her. So I'm gonna start with you first, Toya. This is you. And I know you guys don't know me, but let's just say that we like sisters, you know. In my head, we like sisters, so I'm gonna talk to both of y'all like y'all was my sister and shit. Toya Carter, alright, or whatever you want to go by. Before you met Mickey Wright, there was Wayne. Okay, you had a story to tell. You had a book. You know, I heard it was a bestseller or whatever they give you for writing a book. You know, congratulations. And you had a story to tell. Everybody felt you. Everybody felt you about Nita. Everybody felt you about your other little brothers. Everybody felt you. I felt you. I was like, you know what? She deserved to be what she is right the fuck now. And I'm going to give you credit when credit is due. You are a pretty, beautiful young lady that turned your trials and tribulations into a better future. You grown up in front of everybody's eyes. You know what I'm saying? You're more classier like now, although you got your little hood in you. You know, let's give credit when credit is due. But I'm pretty sure you know that everything that's done when you're not big, before nobody knew you, nobody didn't really give a fuck, you know, about your story. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really didn't care. But then when you got in the public, and then, you know, the internets and the blogs got a hold of your story, there was motherfuckers that was on the fence with your story. Let's keep it real. People are gonna agree or they're gonna disagree. You know, this world will never be on the same page with anything. Any topic, anything. They're not gonna be on the same page. Especially if a person holds their own opinion. They're not gonna go by everybody else's opinion. They're gonna hold their own opinion. So remember, your life was under scrutiny, was under, you know, a lot of people critiquing it, a lot of people, you know, envying you, being jealous of you for, you know, some people were, you know, and they had a lot of bad stuff to say and a lot of good stuff to say, you know, about you. So, as a sister, I'm just telling you, just remember that, because everything that was done before you were in the industry, nobody didn't know you. Nobody didn't want to hear your story. And people still didn't believe some of the stuff that you said. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, here's K.MICHELLE situation. Her story. First time I knew K.MICHELLE, like I told y'all, we got a mutual friend, Dorian. Dorian is a fucking K.MICHELLE fan. And Dorian loves her, and I was wondering what, because Dorian is a real motherfucker. Like, he tell it like it is too. And I was like, what make him like her? So I started, you know, searching for her, and I heard her song Where They Do That At, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, this is a real bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because her pain is in her music. I later on realized when, you know, the Love of Hip Hop Atlanta came on, I later on realized that, oh, her story is a little real juicier than what I thought. Because when I heard Where They Do That At, I just thought it was just a regular person that she, you know, she's going through some stuff, and that pain was in that story. But I didn't know that she had more songs, and she was, you know, actually known a little bit, you know, because she's still kind of somewhat underground. And, you know, and I didn't even know she had a voice like that. So I didn't really know her until Love and Hip Hop. But listen to her story and also researching her music. And I just want to say this too to the people that's like on Facebook and Twitter saying that why she coming out with it now. Why the fuck Toya came out with her story when she came out with her story? Again, people just now starting to give a fuck. That's what K.MICHELLE is saying, and that's what I see. People just not starting to give a fuck. Whether if she's lying or if she is telling the truth. Who gives a fuck? That's her story. Now, I must say, I am Team K.MICHELLE. I believe everything. I've been through abuse, and trust me, I felt like nobody believed me. I felt like I was the victim instead of from the man that put his hands on me. I was the victim from the other people, the system who let me down. You know, my family, you know, I just felt like I was a victim to them too, because they asking why you didn't do this and why you didn't do that, and instead of them understanding that this man tried to take my life, you know, that hurt. And one thing I know is the world keeps on turning, and time keeps on going, and people tend to forget about it. But that feeling only remains with the person who went through it. So who cares if K.MICHELLE's talking about it 1,000 years from now? That's her story. She had to live through that. I would never stop talking about my abuse. I would never. I can't. I just can't. You know, and it's so fresh. My shit happened 1.5 years ago. I can't let it go. I would never be able to let that go. That is something that stays with you, because in your head, you start sounding like them people who be like, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? And in your head, you asking yourself, you beating yourself up for no apparent reason, because you shouldn't beat yourself up. You should be like thanking God that you survived whatever situation you've been through. And I don't care if she made that story up. It's people that do go through that. And if she didn't go through that, she had to handle that with God. You remember when she said that shit with Jocelyn? She got to handle that with God. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. K.MICHELLE would say that herself. Come out of her mouth and say she got to handle that with God. K.MICHELLE got to handle that with God if she's lying. My thing is, these women, y'all, I'm new to the catty shit. Like I done told y'all, I grew up being like tomboyish. I'm new to the new bitchy, catty, you know, on PMS and bullshit. I'm new to that, you know. And being that I'm embracing my feminine attitude and and putting everything together in one, I have been realizing that I was the key to my misery the whole time. And I even put a statement on my Facebook that, you know, if you go on my Facebook page and read my yesterday's post, I just wrote a little something that was on my mind. Like, most of the misery that we go through, we put ourselves through that. If it had nothing to do with Mother Nature, we put ourselves through that. Like, we chose the people that we talk to, you know. That's pain and hurt. Everybody ex is another motherfucker's next. And that ex got a story to say about that motherfucker when he moved on. I'ma need to just intercept for a minute too and tell Toya Carter, come on, follow me down to Sesame Street real quick. Follow me down, follow me down to Sesame Street real quick. Now listen, you seem like an intelligent young lady. You wrote a book, you know, you seem very intelligent, have a nice daughter. I love Regina, I promise you I do. But don't it sound a little childish for you to start taking up for some shit that you really don't know about? Like, this was his woman before you even exist. Before you even exist. You know what I'm saying? This was his woman, K.MICHELLE. Anything that happens prior to any relationship I get in, that ain't got shit to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me, because at the end of the day, I am the one who chose my misery. I am the one who chose that person that I'm with right now. I chose him. I'm an adult. I have the right to choose him. So that means when I choose him, I choose his past. So I understand that you choosing your man. And I understand that you gonna ride for your man. But when that past present itself, everything ain't pretty, bitch. And I know you know that. Everything ain't pretty. Some ugly in that past, too. He's somebody else's ex. Like you somebody else's ex. Duh. Hello? It's something about you that a nigga don't like. And then your man, Mickey, right, or whatever the fuck Memphis name is, would wanna take up for you, because he gonna be like, oh, the bitch I'm with now, that ain't the bitch you talking about. It's called growth, because you've been childish for a long time. Then you had Regina, and you had to grow the fuck up. So maybe the shit that you did back then ain't the bitch that you is today. But you gotta remember, you had did some shit back then. So if Mickey choked the bitch or slammed the bitch or, you know, whatever, you know, K.MICHELLE, I'm sorry. I call everybody bitch, girl, even my hair. So, you know, I'm not really, you know, calling you a bitch, but, you know, you my fucking bitch in my head. Fuck that. But, bitch, if he did whatever he did to K.MICHELLE, because she told her pain on 105.1, Power 105, and it was like, you know, the same story all the time. And again, for the people who keep on saying why she coming out with it now, it's in her lyrics all the way back then. She been singing about this shit. You know, this shit just became relevant. This shit just became relevant. And let me talk to motherfucking Rashida real quick. Cut. You slide on down to Sesame Street too, bitch. Slide on down to Sesame Street too. Come on, let me tell you how to get there. Let me tell you how to get to Sesame Street, Rashida. Before you open the door to Scrappy and Bucket in that studio, you didn't know what the fuck was going on in that studio. It surprised you, didn't it, when you opened that door that Bucket was in there, because you ran and told that shit to Erica. That shit surprised you, didn't it? Listen to what the fuck I'm finna say. Just stay on Sesame Street with me. You know, we're gonna get on our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s in a minute, but stay on Sesame Street, because I'm finna tell you how to get there. You know, you probably don't know where it's at yet, but I'm finna tell you how to get there. Listen, you gonna go straight ahead, and you gonna make a right. Okay? You're gonna make a right. Now I'm finna tell you where you went wrong when you made that right. This where you went wrong. When you open that door with Scrappy in that damn room with Bucky, and you just sat down and you were surprised to see them kissing everything, listen, you had to open that door in order to see that shit. So, did you open that door in order to see if K.MICHELLE got hit by Memphis? You don't know what the fuck goes on behind closed doors, whore. Somebody need to check you. Somebody need to check you, because you've been checking Kurt too much and punking that nigga on national TV, but you can't punk me, bitch. You can't fucking punk me. Not Giggs, bitch. So, all I'm trying to say is, Scrappy could have banged the shit out of goddammit Shay in that studio before you open that door. Banged her like this here, or banged her like this here, and you would never fucking know it. So don't talk about shit you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Talk about shit you see. Because you saw Scrappy kiss Shay. So talk about that shit. Don't talk about K.MICHELLE shit because you wasn't there to see any fucking thing. I can't take nobody's side. I have no faith in nobody. Honestly. I only have faith in Giggs. I can only talk about what I fucking see. Not what I fucking hear. I don't let nobody else's opinion sidetrack my fucking opinion. Because I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on first to have my opinion. And then I let other people have their opinion. Which really don't matter. But they gonna have it anyways. You're under the eye. The public eye. And we looking at you. And I see right through you. You the type of bitch, Rashida, that has been getting away with this here a lot. And nobody don't check you that much on it. But you tried the right one. Because I heard K.MICHELLE checked you. I don't know if she checked you, checked you, but I heard she just checked you, you know. And somebody need to check you because Kirk ain't gonna fucking check you. He's not gonna check you at all, child. He'll check you behind closed doors probably. Who knows? But we don't know what goes on behind your closed doors. So you can't say if anybody got beaten if you wasn't there, bitch. Rodney King had a lot of fucking witnesses and a fucking camera. That's all I'm saying. What about the bitches that didn't have a lot of witnesses and a fucking camera? What about them? I didn't have a lot of witnesses in my situation, nor a fucking camera. So shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You wasn't fucking there. And that goes to anybody who always taking up for other motherfuckers that have opinion. Your opinion, it matters to some motherfuckers, but it don't matter to some other motherfuckers. So I'm pretty sure your opinion don't matter to K.MICHELLE. I'm pretty sure it don't. So she been through whatever she been through, even though, you know, there's people on the fence about it. This is what I gotta say to K.MICHELLE. I done slid everybody down in Sesame Street. I'm finna slide you down to Sesame Street real quick. Only just because I'm a real bitch. Come down to Sesame Street just a little bit. It's okay for us to be hood and be ratchet and shit. But when a woman is really trying to work shit out with you and apologize with it, with her shit, you know, take it as a, you know, as a, you know, a way to at least show a little bit of womanism. Like me, I'm ratchet, I'm hood, I'm ghetto, but I show my classy side too. I'm not saying you classless, cause girl, you got class. You do have class. I fucking fucks with you. You do have class when you need to have class, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you don't have to always be the clown. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'm a clown all the time. But sometimes I'm not on serious times. And that was a serious time. That girl was trying to, you know, set shit straight. I mean, we already know Colorado Snake. We already know that. But, you know, I guess you got the mentality where you want to slice and kill the snakes when you see them. Me, I slice and kill them by not even paying them hoes no attention. You know what I'm saying? Because most people think they know what you're going to do. They don't really know what you're gonna do. And I like for a motherfucker to not really know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying? But I would like that motherfucker to know that I could let bygones be bygones and be a woman about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. But that's just me. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you to let me show you how to get to Sesame Street. That's all. I'm just giving you directions. That's it. But you don't have to take them directions because there's a lot of motherfuckers go, you know, left when I told them to go right. Then, you know. Anyways, back to Sheeta. I wanna continue with this. You are a beautiful ass woman to have such retarded ass intellect sometimes. Because when I first saw Love and Hip Hop, I was Team Rashida, and a lot of y'all probably asking me why I haven't did the review on episode 6 or 7 or 8 or however many episodes I skipped. It's because I realized that I've been judging these hoes off the first episode, because the first episode just gave me a lot of shit to judge by. But hold on, y'all, because I'm still hungry. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Where's the receipts? I'm high. I always miss my mouth. I'm high. Hold on. Okay. I don't know where I left off at, but I want to go back to, okay, Rashida, you're a beautiful young lady, but it's something going, something you just basically walking around showing your stress. You walking around with that pressure. You can see when a bitch walk around with pressure. I walk around with pressure all the time, sweetheart. It's called stress, and I call it pressure. Pressure. Not pressure. Pressure. Okay, so that's all. You just walking around with a bunch of pressure, and you just not thinking straight, because the shit that came out of your mouth deserved K.MICHELLE to, you know, go off on you. She should have went off on you. So, you know, you just got a lot of pressure. You dealing with it, and you and Kurt, y'all gonna work it out. Y'all been together long enough. Y'all gonna work it out and shit, and then maybe you'll have a chance to apologize to K.MICHELLE, because that's all you gonna do is apologize, because, you know, you and Toya are supposed to be friends and shit. But I can understand saying that, you know, a person's character. See, it's a lot of people always say, Giggs, you're a nice person, you're better than that, you this and that. You don't know what I am, because you don't know me, you know. You know, because one day I will be better than that. One day I will be a nice person. One day I will be a mean person. One day I may be cutthroat. One day I may just let the shit go. So every day I'm not the same fucking person. That's all I'm trying to say. And every day, every woman's not the same person. So Rashida not the same person right now, because she got a lot of pressure. So we're gonna, you know, she trying to get her shit from underground. You know, she's sinking. She needs to breathe. Like Deborah said, you know, she's dirty. She needs to come up for air. And you know, it is what it is. So she got a lot of pressure. But K.MICHELLE, come back down to Sesame Street one more time. One more time. Show the receipts. When I say that because there's a lot of people that's hating against you, and I fucks with you, and I don't understand why no one can you know say that Myth hit you. The nigga named Myth Hits. I don't understand why some people say that he didn't hit you. I don't understand why people just don't. I mean, if they wasn't there, I wasn't in the room, so I don't know. All I know is that if I have to choose a fucking side, I choose your side. That's all I know. But I don't have no evidence or anything that he hit you, and I don't have no evidence that he didn't hit you. But I could say that you said you have evidence. So show the receipts, girl. You always saying, where's the receipts? Show me the receipts. Show the receipts to these motherfuckers so they can stop fucking with you. You said that you got text messages and other people on a label knew about it. You know, I've been researching this shit. So just show that shit and shut these motherfuckers up, girl. But maybe you just thinking, maybe this is what I'm thinking. Maybe you gonna just let these motherfuckers just think what the fuck they wanna think and just go on about your business. So do that shit too, bitch. Do that shit too, because that's what I'm doing with these YouTube hoes. I just said fuck it. I'm on about my business, and I don't even, you know, I don't even try to entertain the bullshit that they be going through and talking about and all that other fuck shit and shit. So yeah, do that. But commercial break, y'all. Commercial break. I went on to finish eating them wings, bitch. Them wings was good, bitch. Them wings was good. They good and gone, goddamn it. I fried me some wings. That's how I eat it, in a big ass bowl. I don't know why. A big ass bowl with a napkin to catch all that grease and shit. But them wings was good. Yes, sir. That girl be cooking, boy. That girl be throwing down. But anyways, back to K.MICHELLE and Toya. Listen, bitches. I fucks with both of y'all. I fucks with Toya. I fucks with Nita. I like Nita for real. I mean, I definitely could relate, because y'all know my dad was on drugs, and My dad had that same mentality as Nita did. He was slick with his shit. My dad was like a pimp crackhead. He was like I don't know if that makes sense. He had like a good ass mentality and shit. But you know, God bless the dad. Y'all know I'm still mourning this shit with my granddaddy and shit. So it's like sometimes I don't like to even go back, because I always go back and think if I because y'all know I'm finna turn 23 in 5 more days, bitch. 5 more days. I'm finna turn 23. August 16th is my birthday. Shout out to all the Leos and shit. Shout out to Shark. That's my motherfucking dog. Shout out to Shark, y'all. I'm gonna put her Twitter name somewhere on this motherfucker. Shark. That's my motherfucking dog, yo. That's my dog. But she a Leo. And it's a couple of Leos. My girl Shanika. Shout out to her. She a Leo. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's Leos this month. Muffins. Muffins is my lover daughter. Muffy. It's Muffy, right? Yeah, Muffy. I'm high as hell. Oh my god, I need to stop smoking. Ooh, if Muffins is my lover, if you watching this, I know me and your daughter's birthday on the same day. Don't let her hear me say this, because I just cussed the shit. Again, I just cussed. But tell her happy birthday. Tell her happy birthday. I'm going to definitely tell her happy birthday on our birthday on your page. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. But, listen, back to not Rashida, fuck that hoe. I don't like that. I mean, I like a beautiful person, but I don't like a beautiful person that has an ugly ass attitude and don't even know it. Some people have an ugly attitude and don't fucking know it. And I'm one of them motherfuckers. I think it's just a human, you know, something we just gained from Adam and Eve, you know. It's just, you know, ever since they ate the apple shit, we was just sinning all the goddamn time and shit. So, we humans, we just have a habit to, you know, sin, judge, whatever human, whatever you do, you have to have that sin in you. So that's all I'm trying to say. I'm just fucking human. And Rashida, she just fucking human too. So I understand, and I can still say I fuck with her, but I can fuck with her from a distance like I do all these other bitches. I fuck with these bitches from afar. I don't really have no genuine friend but one. Her name is Tisha. That's my motherfucking dog. That is my only genuine friend. Everybody else, I fucks with them, but I fucks with them from afar. Meaning that I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm cool with you and everything, but I don't have no faith in our future. I don't have no faith in our future. This here is just one of those. I'm fucking with you as much as you. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna just tell you what I'm doing now. As far as me and my friendship goes, I'm gonna give a bitch as much as they giving me, but I'm not gonna give them all of me. Cause definitely I don't think that person who's trying to be my friend is giving me all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I know my best friend of 17 years, 16 going on 17 years, give me all of her. All of her. That's my dog. Is it 16 or 17? Yeah, 16 or 17 years. But that's my dog for life. We are like one. We like one. Like, we don't talk all the time. All the time. She stays in Miami. I'm here in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk all the time. But when we talk, it's like we've been talking forever. It's like, you know, we've been talking forever. We just know when, it's like we just know when to be there for each other. That's like a emotion that I share with nobody else. That's one thing I could say, that the other friend that I had for 7 years, I never had that emotion with her. That's why it was so easier to let her go. It hurt me, because whoever came to my blog, they seen how I cried. I cried the last broadcast. how I cried. That hurt me. But it was so easy to let go because it was so fucking much. And it's like, damn, how much more could you take? Any friendship to me is like a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm going off basis because this started off with K.MICHELLE and Toya and Rashida, but these hoes know each other. All of them can just be friends and let bygones be bygones, but don't be friends like that. Especially if they done fuck the same person. I know that what's her name didn't fuck Rashida, didn't fuck Memphis, but she's a friend of K.MICHELLE's and a friend of what's her name, and she's keep on throwing this stuff at K.MICHELLE face, saying that, oh, you not. I read the tweets. Oh, what kind of friend is that? And she was just basically saying nobody like you and shit like that. No, bitches like you don't like her. That's what the fuck it is. Bitches like you, Rashida, don't like K.MICHELLE. But bitches like K.MICHELLE like K.MICHELLE. I'm just like her. I feel her pain. But me and her ain't one. You know what I'm saying? There's probably some shit she'll do that I have to bring her on down to Sesame Street. But like I told y'all, all y'all afraid of my head, bitch. I'm that fucking crazy. All y'all afraid of my head. Y'all just don't know that shit. So somebody gonna share this video and send it to them. Send it to my friends, y'all. Send my video to my friends. Let them know I'm bringing them on down to Sesame Street. I'm a damn so live. If I knew the words to the song, I saying that shit now. It's something like, cloudy days taking a rain away. Some shit like that. It is so beautiful outside, y'all. It is so beautiful outside. It is a lovely day. Look at that. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. I love my view. I promise you. I love my view. I love my view. I go downstairs, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what I do. I'm so silly. Hopefully this is right now. Is it right? Because it looks like it's skipping. Okay, if my mouth is not following what I am saying, the audio will get back on point. If my lips is not, I'm fucked up. But listen, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was saying lovely day. I don't know. Fuck it. We're gonna just roll with the back on the K.MICHELLE and Rashida. Oh yeah, the Rashida shit. This friendship shit. They can all still be friends and cordial. That's what I'm trying to say. They can't trust each other, especially if, you know, I know that K.MICHELLE ain't trying to be no goddamn Toya friend. For some reason, exes hate exes. I ain't never hate none of my ex-boyfriends, exes, because like I said, everybody I got with, everything before me, like, didn't matter because I know that a nigga ain't never met a bitch like me. So I'm just focused on me, and he better focus on me too, like I'm focusing on him. Because if he not giving me as much as I'm giving him, off with your head, motherfucker. Off with your head. It is what it is. And I don't care what you look like. I dated dudes that I really didn't give a fuck what they look like. Like, honestly, I really didn't. Because all of the dudes I dated, mentality was on point. Everybody that I dated, I can't say was a retarded motherfucker, but the last one was a ooh. Not the last one, but the one that put his hands on me, because I always call him my last one, and I don't know why, because I dated somebody else after him. This is so weird, but the one that I was with a year and a half ago, that motherfucker was just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, for real. But he ain't crazier than me. I think right now, and the shit that he put me through, I would slice that nigga in half. I promise you, I would slice him in half. I've been fucking boxing, and I've been back to it's like I gained all myself back. I'm back to me. I'm working on me, my skin. I'm shea butter. Again, I'm promoting African shea butter. It is so mwah. I'm promoting African shea butter. It is so good for my hair. My hair. It is so good for my hair. My hair is just like really, really, like literally, really cute. I like it. I'll wear it, but I need for it to get colored or something. I think I'm gonna put like I want to like try purple, maybe purple. I was looking at somebody's video on YouTube, and they using some dye called Manic Panic. But the thing is, it requires bleaching your hair. So I don't know if I want to do that. But the girl who had the purple hair was a black girl. So I'm going to do some research on her hair. I'm going to subscribe to her and see what her hair texture is, because she looked like she a natural hair person. I don't know. Maybe she's transitioning back into a perm hair. I don't know, because her hair is real straight, but I just realized that everybody's hair texture is not the same, and I was just doing research. Me, I like to get a lot of knowledge. I already said that. I don't know how this K.MICHELLE shit, K.MICHELLE and Toya video came into this, but it is what it is. Da-da. You know, da-da. It just magically appeared. So listen, you can X out of here if you want to, but you know, this is still a fucking cigarette Diaries, because I just feel like fucking talking. So listen, I've been doing research on my hair texture. Okay, I was doing, you know, going back to my roots and figuring out everything, because as you get older, you got to get all these mammograms and, you know, blood work and pap smears and shit like that there, you know. So I'm, you know, getting that right now, and I wanted to figure out what's going on with my eyes, where I'm getting like glaucoma and all of that from. And I realized on my mom's side that, you know, my grandmother them and my great grandmother them have cataracts and glaucoma, and they all have, you know, traces of diabetes and stuff. Me, I was borderline diabetic like 3 or 4 months ago. Now I'm good. You know, my primary care doctor was like, just continue to work out. You're doing good. Continue to work out. And, you know, she told me to go get blood work. You know, I went to Quest, and, you know, I'm just continue to work out while I could, while I'm on my break before I have my surgery. So I'm going to continue to work out. I'm going to continue to get smaller in the face. And I'm going to continue to get my skin looking all, you know, glistening. And if that's the shea butter, yo, that shea butter got my tattoos looking nice and shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everybody was talking about my elbows was black. They get a little brown. They getting a little brown. They getting fuck y'all, for real. They getting a little brown. But listen, okay, let me finish with the K.MICHELLE shit, because that's what this is all about. Cause I gotta talk to my girls. They're my sisters in my head, so I gotta talk to my girls. I'm gonna talk to, you know, my normal gigs fans and, you know, family and shit. And I'm not trying to say I have fans, cause y'all know how I feel about that fan shit. But I do got some fans. I do, because the people that's coming for me are me. Like, the girls that been coming for me been using my shit against me. I'm like, for real, bitch? Like, really? Like, come on now. But anyways, fuck that. Anyways, shout out to bitches that be on the chat line. phone chat line, cause I be on that bitch riding on hoes, boy. Shout out to that motherfucker. I fucking love getting on the fucking chat line, y'all. In Miami, it used to be called the Miami Roach and the Miami Zoo. I used to be on that shit, and I used to just ride on motherfuckers. Like, we all used to do that shit. That was just something to do as a child, to do that shit. You know, back then we used to have like block parties and DJs and shit. And then, you know, after the block parties, because I used to always sneak out of the house and shit. My mama didn't even know it. I used to sneak the fuck out of the house, go to the block party, come the fuck back in. And in our house, you know, our house is gated. And the front door, to get to the front door, you gotta go through another gate to get. We have a gate. Well, I say our house because that's where all of us growed up at, and it's still our house in our hearts. So back then when we stayed in Miami, so our house had the gates and shit, and when you go inside of the house, inside of the gate, you gotta have a key to unlock it and lock the gate, because that's something that had to do with our security and shit. And then you gotta go through the front door. So you have to go through the front door. And the thing is, our front door is 2 doors. You have to open it, but you have to open it with one of them. So when you open a fucking door and shit, you know, all you see is just fucking, you surrounded by mirrors and shit. Let me show y'all. I got a picture of our house. I'm gonna put a picture of our house right here, you know, when I find it, so you'll see what I'm talking about with the mirrors and stuff. But I used to have to sneak in those doors, and they need some fucking WD-40 or some fucking butter, cause they squeak. So I used to always, y'all, this here, I know, like I said, I know I done switched from talking about Toya and K.MICHELLE, but I done told y'all motherfuckers y'all should have exited out of the video way back then. Now, goddamn it, way back then, because the commercial had came through when I was 20 minutes in this video. So, you know, I might have to do another commercial because I feel like talking. So I might do one of them fucking Scorpion show shits and talk to y'all for like an hour and a half and shit, because all I do is just go get my fucking food and watch the Scorpion shit, y'all. So shout out to the Scorpion show, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if they follow me, but I don't even give a fuck, y'all. Shout out to the Scorpion show. That shit be fucking like hilarious. Michelle and Kevin, oh my god, y'all. I don't know why I am this fucking high. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. You know, it ought to be a law. 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 For real. Anyways, like I said, I just feel like talking, so I don't know where I left off at, but I'm gonna keep on going as if, you know, I'm talking to one of my homegirls, because I done told y'all sitting at my dinner table, and when y'all at my dinner table, we done ate, and y'all gonna still sit here, because it's a lot of motherfuckers that's like listening, so just sit down and listen, shit. If you listening, then, you know, that's a good thing. Thank you. Cha-ching. You know what I'm saying? Cha-ching. Thank you. And a lot, y'all, are things that I was thinking of. Wait. I was just thinking. A lot of things that a lot of people don't know is my childhood was a great childhood. It was like the best. Like, I'm ratchet, I'm hood, I'm all that, but a lot of people don't know that I moved out of the hood when I was younger. Like, I actually did move out of the hood, and I moved in what some would call the suburbs, but it's not really the suburbs because it's still a fucking hood. But I moved from off of 4th Street in Homestead, Florida, to Naranja, Hartford Square, the new Hartford Square, not the old Hartford Square. And when I stayed over there, you know, we had neighbors that, you know, had pools in their backyard, but we had just fruit trees in our backyard, which was great for kids and shit. But my mom did a good job because, like I told y'all, she sold dope. So she, like I told y'all, like, honestly, I be seeing people like videos. Somebody had asked me to watch African export video. Shout out to her. And if nobody don't watch African export, go watch her, because she's a hilarious woman and she's a natural hair person, and that's most of the time where I do get some of my ideas from with my hair texture. But I had to go do more research on my hair texture because, like I told y'all, well, some of y'all don't know, I found out that my grandmother, who died before I was alive, like born, my grandmother was Indian, full Indian, no nothing. She was full Indian. Her mom was Indian, her dad was Indian. So because I didn't know that my hair would do what it did since I went natural, which was curl up. I always thought that I would just be just a 4C. You know what I'm saying? Because I never took care of my hair when I was, you know, I didn't care about it. But then I started taking care of it when I started wearing it in short haircuts and shit. So that's when I started. But I was relaxed. My hair was relaxed and shit. So anyways, fuck that. But African Export, I watched her shit for most of my natural hair stuff. But somebody told me to watch her new video, and I knew that I'd see it anyways on my timeline on YouTube because I'm subscribed to her. So it came up and it was like her talking about she was talking about hood rats, and I was like, you know what? She probably just don't know, because she probably, you know, never been, maybe she had been in the hood, but maybe she moved out of the hood and she just forgot how it was, you know, in the hood. Like, in the hood, you are raised to be who you are. You can be who you are no matter where you're at. You know what I'm saying? When you like get out of the hood and you go wherever you go, like, I'm only speaking for me. I'm not a hood rat. You know, I feel like I'm not a hood rat at all, but I got hood rat in me, and I got some hood rat tendencies. And, you know, when, you know, like they say, though, you know, you ghetto in, I know a bunch of them because I have been ghetto. So I know a lot of you know you ghetto wins. I just don't do it on YouTube like other people. I just know a lot of them because I can only talk about what I know and where I've been. I can understand hood rats. They are taught to be who they are. When you get out of the hood, you are taught to have more etiquette, more. You are taught to, it's depending on the school you go to, you are taught to be, you know, a little bit more professional, more proper, more, you know, showing that you got a little bit of education is basically what I'm saying. Me, people don't be knowing, because the mentality that I give off as if I ain't got no education whatsoever, and I like that. Fuck that, because I don't give a fuck what a bitch think. Me, I was really born a clown. I just kept it inside. I kept all my clown material in me because I didn't want to hurt nobody else's feelings. I always gave a fuck about other people's feelings because, like I told y'all back then, I never did give a fuck. I used these, and as a juvenile, I couldn't fight no more because these was damn near illegal, like I told y'all. But being that as a juvenile, after you turn 18, everything as a juvenile don't matter no more. I thank God, you know what I'm saying? You grow up, you know, and I did some sick shit, and it's like, thank God I haven't murdered nobody, because see, if you know anything about psychology or the brain or just anything about the human body, you would know that a person that didn't go through anything don't have a lot of stress on them to make them act out the way another person act out. You get what I'm saying? A person that been through a lot, too much, that you can't handle, because it's a lot of movies out here. It's a lot of walking movies out here. That's what I call it, because it's a lot of people have a story to tell that's shocking, that's gonna make another motherfucker go like this. So I say it's a lot of walking movies out here. I'm one of them. You know, it's just that y'all haven't seen the movie. Y'all hear me talk about it. You know, everybody who turn on their webcam from their home, they talking about themselves. If they talking about anything else, they talking about themselves. They're showing you themselves. I'm showing y'all me. I'm telling y'all my struggle. Some of it I keep to myself because it's just so, it's so shocking to even say. I wanted to write a book, y'all. Everybody know that. Blog know that. But I can't write a book about what I know. You know, I can't write a book about nothing, because it's like, if I write a book on everything, it's like I'm snitching on myself and everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I never been one of them at all. Never been. So I can't even, you know, write a book. And I just hold whatever I got back inside of me by just opening the Bible and giving it all to God. And ever since I did that, I've been okay. I'm still not alright, especially after the last shebang. I'm not alright, because that's my granddaddy, y'all, and he was like my dad. It is like I still didn't have a chance to sit back and mourn, although it was just 2 months ago, and it's like it was yesterday. Well, 3 months ago, actually. Well, two months. On August 30th, it'll be 3 months. But it's just like, it's so hard to swallow. It's so hard to swallow that I have nobody else left on my whole father's side. Like, everybody is gone. I have nobody to look up to on my dad's side. You know, everybody gone. My dad, my uncle, my other uncle, my auntie, my grandfather, you know, my grandmother. So everybody gone. Like I said, I never got to meet my grandmother, but I just found out she was, you know, pure Indian and stuff. And so I've been trying to do some research on my hair and shit. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go on and close the Cigarette Diaries with that. But yeah, this your girl Giggs. Bye. Bye, y'all.